This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with a video app review of Feather Attack with the iPhoneAppReview.com. This is a slasher style, which sounds really horrible and gory, but it's not. You're just slashing the feathers off these poor little birds. Game that costs 99 cents, so we've had a little bit of fun playing here today. Let me walk you through this main interface and then we'll go right into some playing, because it's a pretty, interesting little game. Here on the main screen there's a couple options. There is an option to link into more games from Ether IT. You can tap play just to continue and start the game. You can link out to Facebook, Twitter, and view Game Center, which we'll look at Game Center real quick since it doesn't take us out of the application. There we go. So this just gives you top scores. We're not doing too bad. We're number 6 right now, so not that bad for beginners on a game. There's also a settings feature down here where you can turn on and off the sound and the music. There is a little bit of a fun soundtrack, and there's a whole bunch of squawk sounds that'll happen while you play the game. Here under the question mark or help file, there's a little bit of a tutorial, or at least a screen of a tutorial. And the whole point of this game is that you slash the birds and the hens as they run across your screen, and you avoid slashing the bats, because as you see here in the center, if you slash a bat, it is game over. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play a little bit. So we'll just get this going here, and as you can tell, it's very simple. It's just a matter of slash, and then, hey, whoops, I hit a bat, so we'll go back and try the game again. So again, we're leaving bats alone, and this game may start out looking pretty simple and kind of cute, but it gets more difficult. This line here in the middle starts happening, which turns one bird into 2 birds, and then you only have this many lives you can lose up here at the top, which is 5. So you do need to be a little careful about what gets across your line and who gets off the screen. And all they're doing right up here in the top is tracking your top score and trying to tell you how you're doing. So we're trying to get to 100 here. Let's see. Alright, so game over. As we mentioned before, this game can get a little frustrating, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty straightforward. Reminds me a little bit of Duck Hunt, only you're duck hunting with your finger. And the slash interface is extremely responsive. It's extremely accurate. We haven't had any problems with it with accuracy in the game whatsoever. And things like that line that pop up do make it quite a bit more difficult as you play. You're not going to be getting a free ride here whatsoever. You're definitely going to have to fight to keep your score up and to keep everything going well. If you do well, you can actually earn back lives, which is good, because if we hadn't, I'd just be facing death right there. And again, definitely something that you can have a lot of fun playing, that's going to get addictive, that you're going to want to go back in and challenge and see if you can beat your hop scores. Unfortunately, we do think the application needs a little bit more. There's this one setting that you're in trying to get to the 100. It is kind of hard to get past. There aren't a lot of any unlocking achievements. You can't go through and choose different levels and things like that. It's hard sometimes because they hide behind the bats. It seems almost a little bit unfair that you can't help but lose a life every once in a while. So here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, we did give this game a 3 out of 5 stars, just because it seems like a good first try for a game, but that it definitely needs some upgrades and needs some improvements. So, we'll keep our eyes open. It's priced really well. It's only 99 cents, so we definitely like that. And we think that in the future, with some improvements, we could definitely get behind this application and support it quite a bit. So again, with the iPhoneAppReview.com, this has been Valerie Lauer with a video app review of Feather Attack, with you until next time.